Well, I did it, Bubs.
What?
I signed up for the race.
The Dipsy?
Yeah, the Quad Dipsy. Bubs, you haven't ran that long in years.
You've never ran that long.
Yeah, I have.
Oh.
Yeah, I ran 26.
Then but you haven't ran 28, so you've never ran that long.
I've never ran 28.
Okay.
Although that day, I bet I walked, the day I did my 26 miles, I probably walked 2 miles on top of it. Yep, the Quad Dipsy, which
When is it?
It's November 28th, a couple days after Thanksgiving.
Okay, so you have some time.
I have 3 months basically,
Okay.
and it's for y'all out there. It's on the coast here in Marin County, and it's they call it the Quad Dipsy. The Dipsy is a 7 or 8 mile trail from Mill Valley out to Stinson Beach, and you go up over the mountains and down, and there's something like 650 stairs, and then a descent, and so it's this grueling. The Quad Dipsy. So you do that 4 times. You know, you go 7 miles to the ocean, then you come back. Then you do that whole thing again. That's called the Quad Dipsy. It ends up being about 28 miles, which is just over a marathon. It happens every year right after Thanksgiving. Only about 250 or 300 people can sign up for it. So I got a spot.
I'm surprised you were able to find a spot.
Well, it's 3 months away.
Yeah, but
Well, it's also
still.
just an insane thing to do. Like, not a lot of people would sign up for that.
Yeah.
It's grueling on your legs and your,
Why are you doing it?
I want a challenge.
Yeah.
Well, you know me, Bubs. I love trail running.
Yeah.
And this would be like, because it's so technical, and especially on a trail like this. So this week I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna go do an out and back. So 14 miles.
Not with her.
Not with her.
Yeah.
No. Not with the doggy.
Yeah.
Zoe got a hurt leg
She
yesterday.
hurt her leg.
But what's interesting is that what's interesting about this one is, so for the whole race, it's 9,200 feet of elevation change overall. Between going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So 9,200 feet, which will be nuts. When I did my half marathon,
So it's like 1,500 feet, 1,500 feet, or like 1,000 feet, 1,000 feet.
18.
Something like that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, like 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's so crazy about that?
What it does to your legs, having to climb, and then I was reading about it, the toll on your quads.
You love getting obsessed about something, and
It's a good one, So, but I'm lucky because I can go do it. I can drive 20 minutes and go train on it. So for the next 3 months, I'm going to go train on it.
Perfect.
Because getting used to what I love about trail running is the technicality of it all. I mean, like you're having to be very mindful of where you're putting your feet all the time. Otherwise, you blow out your knee, sprain an ankle. In the first couple years that I was trail running, maybe 2 to 3 times I ate it so bad where I tripped over a root and fucking bashed my knee or something. So because I was always looking at the dogs ahead of me, making sure they were okay, and you can't do that. You got to watch where you're going. What's your big thing, Bubs? What's your big thing to look forward to? You're going to Scandinavia.
I'll go to Austin, Texas in a few weeks.
Cool.
Yeah, looking forward to that. See 2 friends there.
Yep.
And then I'm just super stoked about creating ways I can expressing myself.
Cakes. You're getting into cake building.
I'm getting into cake making.
You're gonna become a master.
Really into my fitness right now. Really into sleeping well. Food. I'm
yeah.
pretty simple,
Well,
Give me a good routine, and I'm happy.
I'll keep talking. I have some stuff to say.
Please keep talking. You're the talker.
You and I are like Augustus McCrae and what's his name? Woodrow Call. You're Woodrow Call in Lonesome Dove. Woodrow Call doesn't talk, and Augustus McCrae won't stop talking, and it's such a beautiful story. I'm almost done with it, Lonesome Dove, the book. Larry McMurdy wrote it. It's so good.
But you're listening to it,
I'm listening to it.
so you aren't reading it.
I ain't reading it. I'm
Okay.
listening to it.
Yeah.
But it's a real good listen. Such a
It's probably a
sweeping,
pretty good read too.
I bet you it's an amazing read. The dialogue is so good. You know, it's where I'm getting all these little expressions I've been telling you. Like, damn, that woman's as short as a minute, and or like, you know, the sweeter the older the violin, the sweeter the sound, or you know, all these little southern expressions. So that's been wrapping that up. But there is these two characters, and Augustus won't stop talking, and Woodrow Call just doesn't talk much. He's very stoic, and although I guess I'm kind of like both of them, and you're more like the salamander
It just slithers around.
There are a couple characters. You're like Jake Spoon, Bubs. He's a womanizer, and
I'm not a womanizer.
But I'm just saying, like, if you had to be one character, he's and
I don't think it'd be like him.
and he's a gambler and a womanizer, but he's very charismatic and he's good looking, and women love him. And do you want me to tell you what happens to him?
Sure.
He's been friends with Augustus and Woodrow for 30 years, and they hang him because and they have to hang him. He falls in with this bad crowd of horse thieves, and when they chase down these horse thieves, they find Jake is part of the thieves, and they're like, "We gotta hang you, bud. Sorry, it's sad."
Okay, why'd you tell me that? I think that's a stupid story. Okay.
Did it make you a little sad?
Yes.
Okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to be sad. I'm not good at it. I ain't good at being sad.
You like to be sad. You're too in your feelings. You just got to move more.
Maybe so, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe so.
Yeah, I'm about to go.
So,
yeah,
go ahead.
I'm about to head up to the dentist.
You love going to the dentist.
I have to leave soon, but
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my passport. Turn in my application at this passport office, and then, yep, gonna get a good workout in. Dude, it's funny. Last week today, I had a bit of a cold, and then it went away for a couple days, and now it's a little bit back.
Bubs, you gotta. You're such a wreck nowadays.
Falling apart.
Yeah.
Falling
No.
apart at the seams.
No.
No, it's
It's because you. I think you do too much running. No.
Yesterday we did do a ripper outing, but Zoe hurt her leg, as we've talked about. So we're gonna take it easy for the next week.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but back to the race. The reason why I signed up for that race is some buddies are doing it too, and there'll be some camaraderie in the whole thing.
So you guys will probably all run together.
Yeah, but I asked them how they did it last year, and they all ended up spreading out because when you get to when you get to that past the 14-mile mark, especially past the 20-mile mark, you're so fried and you're in such like survival mode. You kind of don't, from my experience with running the marathon,
You don't want to be around anyone.
no, you just don't have any control over, like, you don't care if someone's with you. Although that's not true, because during a marathon, there's people that run with a big sign, and it's their pace. They're pacers, they're called. And so a guy will, from the beginning of the race, he's a volunteer. He'll have an 8-minute mile, an 8-minute kind of pace card.
He's got to hold it up.
He holds it up. And what happens is people can just can run with him. They don't have to look at their watches, and they can know that they're running at an 8-minute mile pace. And so those people don't mind sticking in little groups. Yeah.
That's wild that someone would volunteer for that.
It's something to do, man. I've been thinking that humans, like, whether we choose to have kids or go on or run a marathon or do stuff or like go on adventures, it's like we're all just trying to figure out how do we fill our time. Some people go work in a sheet metal factory, or they go to, slaughter chickens in a factory, or, I mean, I guess you and I are pretty blessed. We
Exceptionally blessed, Andre.
yeah, that we can choose what to do with our time right now.
Yeah.
Wasn't always that way, for a while.
Heck no. We ain't no spring chickens. We're 37. We've lived long and troublesome at times lives and
Yeah.
but now there's a lot of peace and serenity and not a lot of chaos. So no
Yeah.
chaos actually.
Very little chaos, if any.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a good 10 years.
We were what they say what they call ripping and running.
Where we were fairly aimless. The aims were to make money and be able to check out.
Pleasure ourselves.
Yeah, it was very. But I never like, even though that was back when I was doing drugs and alcohol, and I never was like, oh, I want to pleasure myself. What it was I was running from.
We had a spiritual sickness.
Yeah, I was running from. I was fearful. I think.
Yeah.
I was much more fearful.
Now that we've been living this new way of life for years, it seems like a different world,
Different humans.
Yeah.
You can really change. I was 27 when I got sober.
Yep.
And you can change, but you got to change all your habits. They say the only thing that has to change is everything. And ain't that true? Last night, some of the ladies at the party were saying like, "Hey, would you mind if you dated somebody who drank?" And I said, "I don't care."
I mean, I care
I mean, like
insofar as
if they weren't, they probably shouldn't be getting loaded all the time.
Yeah.
But I think the point is like I don't have any. When I see alcohol or even drugs, I'm just like, doesn't have
It doesn't have a hold on us.
any attraction anymore.
Thank God. Hey, Bubs, I gotta end this.
You got to run.
Yeah.
Any closing thoughts, arguments, connections to be made?
No,
comments,
just that
concerns.
my hip is tight, so I'm looking forward to loosening that up after I get my teeth examined.
Right afterwards,
Yeah, in the
the
office.
the dentist is like, "All right, we're done," and then you're like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah.
Do one of those.
Love y'all.
All right, y'all. Have a great week. We'll check in with you in a little bit.
Yep.
Bye.
Peace.